I should probably get my charger. Is it over here? Is that it? Hi, welcome. I'm gonna get my charger and plug it in. I'm gonna wait for more people to come in. Okay. Hi guys. Welcome. Okay, so instead of just putting your name and your question in for a one-card pull for a reading, is anybody in here? I can't tell. It doesn't say anybody's in here, but if anybody's in here, just put your name and your question in. Never mind, we're just going to do that for a little bit. And then if you want a paid reading, just go to the link in my bio. And then all the information is there. Yeah, I love these cards. I tried to pick, like, the cards that I love the most so you guys can see. Like, they're so pretty. Alright, so can I have a general reading? Yeah, so for general readings, I just pull an oracle card. And we'll see what comes out. So, let's see. Let's see what your name was. Hold on. Let me go back up. Is it Jaina? I'm just going to call you Jaina. Alright. Anything that Jaina needs to know in general? Let's see. So you are good enough. So if you've been worrying about your skills or your abilities or just being good enough for something, this is your sign that you are, and you should not worry about that and be more confident in yourself. And on the bottom it says, take time to breathe out. So it's asking you to relax right now and realize that you are good enough. And then, let's see. How much are readings? It's $15.55 for a question and $22.22 for 2 questions. Okay, so should I keep talking to him? Good question. So for the next person to get a reading, I'm going to guess a number 1 through 10. No, not 1 through 10. There's going to be more people than that. 1 through 100. Okay, so I already know the number. I'm going to be thinking of it. If you guess the number, then you're going to have the reading. So I said, should you keep talking to him? Let's see. Should they keep talking to him? We have the moon. Is this person causing you a lot of anxiety and stress? Like, I'm seeing that it's really causing some challenging times for you. And it's just saying that you probably shouldn't keep talking to them. Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome. It's causing you a lot of anxiety? Okay. So, I would say no, just for your mental health. Alright. If you want a reading, guess the number 1 through 100 that I'm thinking of, and if you guess the number, then you're going to get the reading. My paid readings are $15.55 for a question and $22.22 for 2 questions. Alright, so it's a number 1 through 100. Alright, so far nobody has gotten it. 1 through 100. It's kind of an easy number to guess. 88, 48. No 8s in it. I'm going to try to think of the number and then see if one of you guys can get it. Yes, earlier somebody got it within like 5 seconds. Close. Let's see. Yari is close. Kaylee's closer. Close. 45 is close. 1 through 100. Nope. I'm trying to send it to you guys. Okay, 50 is close. 50 is close. You gotta guess the number, 1 through 100. Yes, 55, Yari. Okay, what is your question, Yari? You got it, 55. And then I see Pris got it afterwards. Alright. So what is your question? And if you want a paid reading, just go to the link in my bio. You said 55 at the top? I didn't see it. I'm scrolling up. I like the very top?
Yes, you did.
Okay, well then I can give you one too, because I didn't see it. But let's see. I got you. Does Giovanni miss me? So Ureli comes in here a lot, and I do one card pulls for her. I'm going to pull one for you too, okay, since you said you said it first. So, does Giovanni miss you? Does Giovanni miss Ureli? Okay, so you have the High Priestess. I would say yes, because the High Priestess is about hiding some passionate feelings. So, even if they're keeping it a secret, the High Priestess, there's some passion there, okay? So I would say yes. Okay. Okay. So what is your question? On the first try? Yeah, that's crazy. What's your question? You're welcome. And if anybody else wants one, just put your name and your question in. Okay, so Tariana, did I pass my nursing boards exam today? Whoa, okay, let's see. I've been able to predict if somebody passed their exam many times recently. So let's see. Did Tariana pass their exam today? How'd they do on their exam? You have the 5 of Cups. Have you been stressing out a lot? I think it's just saying that you've been stressing out, but you got 10 of Pentacles. So I got your feelings first, like being disappointed and being scared and focusing on the negative and worrying. But then 10 of Pentacles is saying that you did pass it. You said yes? Alright. So it was immediately led by success. And it's also like, it's talking about long term, something that is going to benefit you in the long term. So I would say that, yeah, something you've been working really hard towards. It's your 4th attempt today? Oh, yeah, that's why I got the 9 of Wands. It's like you've been trying really hard, and at this point you feel almost like giving up. Okay, Christine, will 2022 be a good year? Will 2022 be a good year for Christine? Temperance, yes, as long as you take things slowly and in moderation, like I'm seeing needing to practice healthier eating habits or just regular healthier habits in general. I know a lot of people, they will start New Year's resolutions wanting to be healthier, so that is part of it. So I do see it could be a better year for you. This is a year of healing, okay? Alright, so Sophia, is Thorold the right school for me? Is this the right school for her? Okay, you have the Hierophant. I would say yes. On the bottom is also the 10 of Pentacles. Is it like a faraway school? The Hierophant is talking about higher levels of learning. So higher learning, and it's also representing like a teacher. But it is a yes. About to be my birthday in an hour and a half. Happy birthday! Woo! So happy. Wait, what does that mean? What's your zodiac sign? Are you Sagittarius? Okay, so will my marriage be successful? Will Kimmy's marriage be successful? The Tower! Ah, okay. I see the Tower, and in the middle is the 10 of Swords. Are you guys having problems already? I'm gonna pull another one, because this could be if you guys are having issues right now. But let's see. Will Kimmy's marriage be successful? Okay, you need to gain more control of your marriage to make it be successful. No problems? Okay, so I do see that somebody has control problems, because the Tower is chaos and uncontrol, or not being able to control something, and then the Emperor is the opposite of that. So, and I have the Chariot too. I'm saying that it could be successful, it's just somebody needs to not try to control everything and just let it go with the flow. Nice, Ellen. Excuse you. Okay. Oh, I just got a reading. Let's see. And I got a text just telling me to confirm my appointment. I have to do that. Wait, when is Shar gonna be here? I gotta send Shar the live too. I'm gonna send it to her. Okay. So I just got a reading. Let's see. This is for Michaela. Okay. Michaela. Did I pass my exam? Okay, so we have another one about passing exams. Okay. So this one's going to be pretty simple. If anybody wants to be next for a reading, just go to the link in my bio. All the information is there. for a reading. We also post this on YouTube, and you get timestamps in the description, so you're able to watch your reading back. Alright, so this is for Michaela. Did Michaela pass her exam? Okay, Ace of Swords, the first card. That's so good. The Ace of Swords is all about good news, and it is about knowledge and learning and success. So, I mean, every single thing about this card is saying yes. It is a yes card. Any of the aces upright would 100% be a yes. So I'm seeing yes, you did, because you had all the knowledge that you needed. The Hierophant, like I was saying earlier, represents wisdom and knowledge. So I am seeing double yes, now triple yes, the Four of Wands. I'm just trying to get consistency here, but the Four of Wands is graduation. So I think that because of you passing this exam, you're going to graduate, if that's what you're trying to do, or just graduating to the next semester or level or whatever. So Four of Wands, success. This is celebration here. This is the Blacklight Tarot. It's $88 on Etsy. It's really good. It's my favorite deck. Okay, so I want to pull just some Oracle. Hi guys, we're doing paid readings right now. We're doing paid readings. This is for Michaela. And then we don't have anybody next, so if you want to be next, you'll be the next person in line. If you go to the link in my bio. Alright, what is the overall energy of this? Anything else that she needs to know? So, I'm just going to see if there's anything else valuable I can get from this. It's just talking about how devoted you have been to school and everything that you've been doing. But, oh, look, happiness, success, and secure. Exactly. Hi, Steph. I see you. How's your water over in Hawaii? I heard it was not good over there right now. You mean like the tap water? Wasn't there like a spill or something that the military's been working on? I don't know all the details of it, but yeah, I don't know much about it. So yeah, it definitely looks like you're going to pass. 100%. Here's all the information. If you guys can read that, I'm going to have to turn this up a little bit more. But yeah, we're doing paid readings right now, guys. Okay, this is hard to see. Maybe I'll just change the light so you guys can see better. Just watching? Okay. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Vanessa, will me and my ex get back together? Dang, that is the most common question that I get all the time. Why does everybody want their ex back? Alright, let's see. Vanessa, will you get back together with your ex? So we have the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's holding on to a grudge or is still like putting up boundaries. Did you guys have like a bad breakup or something? Because the Five of Swords on the bottom can talk about arguments, fighting, blocked, being blocked, or something. Something about somebody just hurting the other person or not feeling the same way for the other person. So I'm just going to say no, because I think that somebody's trying to protect themselves right now because of what happened. Okay, they don't want to take a chance. Right on, I was just wondering, just wanted to make sure you're alright. Yeah, we're good. I have water right here. Will R and I be in a relationship? Okay, will R and Mona be in a relationship? What's the possibility? Yes, we have Knight of Cups and the Fool on the bottom. So, new beginnings definitely looks like a yes. Speaking of water. I'm gonna go cry now. I'm sorry. Hey, if it helps, they're an ex for a reason. One door closes, another door open. Maybe you'll end up meeting the person you're meant to be with. You're welcome. Okay, what should your next steps be? So that depends on the context of your question. So is this about career? Is this about love? I gotta see some more details about that question. But I'll pull a card. So what next steps should Kaylee take? What next steps should Kaylee take? Okay, we have the Moon. Overcoming fears, anxieties, And let's see, maybe you've programmed yourself to protect yourself, basically. It's like your subconscious thoughts that you habitually think automatically, so it's like you automatically psych yourself out with thinking about what could go wrong with whatever you're trying to accomplish. So, and then also is about secrets, illusions, delusions. You gotta see reality for what it is basically what this is saying, Kaylee. So, it's just like trying to get over some of those feelings that get in the way of your dreams and your whatever's going to make you happy in life. So fear of the unknown doesn't help anybody. You got to have faith. You got to trust that things are going to work out sometimes. And then usually it works out, at least in my case.
You can find me an appointment.
No. Okay. I'm going to be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to guess a number 1 through 100, and whoever gets it, I'm going to do a reading for. So just guess the number that I'm thinking of. Last time it was 55. I'm going to guess another one now. And I'm going to be paying attention to the chat, trying to see like who guesses it first. Okay, so, alright, I have my number. Marcy is close to it. One through 100. Nope. You guys are so close. You keep guessing around it. Nope, that was the last one. 55 was the last one. It's a different number this time. You guys are so close. I'm trying to send you the number psychically. I don't know if you're getting it. Okay, cool. Just paid. Yay! Alright. So it was 41. Alright, Stephanie, let's see. It was 41. Okay, I'm pulling it up right now. Is Shar here? Oh wait, if I tell my father I do tarot, will he receive the information well? How will he take it? Or what do I need to know about telling him that I do tarot? Will he be okay? Okay, let's see. So, how will Stephanie's father react to her saying she does tarot? Okay, so I'm holding them upside down, I just realized. So, 8 of Cups. Okay, here, I'm going to pull from the Oracle deck first. Okay, so how will he react to her telling him that she does tarot? So, the Snake, Competition, Enemy, Silent Treatment. Okay, all these don't look good so far. Oh no, maybe you shouldn't tell him. Hold on. The Phoenix. Okay, so at least it's like changing their mind. Okay, and then it says transformation and growth. Hesitant about telling him, but I'm scared. Okay, because like we have malicious, and then it says silent treatment and abandonment, but then it says new phase rekindle. And I'm seeing like walking away, but then changing their mind or something. So I'm going to put these back. I'm going to pull again. And I'm going to try to think of his energy and not yours. So tell me, how will he react if he finds out that Stephanie does tarot? How will he react? Okay, so heartbroken. Alright, so I'm already seeing that it won't be so positive. hint at it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Try to see how they feel about it first. Like, what do they think about it? And then maybe you can, like, try to explain tarot to them in a way that they'll accept, that isn't so scary. Okay, so talking, yeah, interested. They're going to be really interested, wanting to know more. I'm seeing feeling sad about it. And then it says possession, obsession, controlling, codependent, has a blocker, restraint. Yeah, a lot of people don't even know at all. So they could just think that the traditional way that it's, oh, I have, and he's seen my decks, and I just tell him it's fun time with my friends. But what has he said about it? Because right here, I've hinted a little. Okay. It says that he'd want to talk about it more, he'd be interested. And then I'm seeing has a blocker, restraint, so it could be restraining himself from really saying exactly how he feels. I'm seeing just kind of blowing it off, honestly, because every card, earlier you got like silent treatment, and now you're getting cards about like just not trying to deal with it at all. Exactly, yeah, not today. It's like I don't even want to hear about it. Like I don't even want to hear about it at all. Whoops. Okay, what was that? Okay, so mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection, so thinking about it some more. So I just see interested in thinking about it. It said talking here, so maybe he'll ask some questions, but for the most part, I'm seeing, yeah, like you said. Hi guys, we're doing paid readings right now. This is a paid reading for Steph. He's super religious and I love him, have a great relationship, but I don't want to ruin that. Okay, so I understand why you're keeping it to yourself, because he doesn't really need to know. As long as it's not bothering you, like if you're okay with keeping it a secret, you're an adult, like he doesn't really need to know. Let's see. And it's just to protect yourself and protect the connection. Should she wait to tell him? Or should she tell him? Yeah, the Chariot. The Chariot's just going for it. But I'm seeing like carrying that burden. Should she wait? It's not saying to wait, actually. Yeah, the Devil. So is it going to bother you a lot to not say anything? See, how will he react to Stephanie? How will Stephanie's father react? The Moon, anxiety, scared, probably keeping his true thoughts to himself. And then the Two of Swords reversed and the Four of Cups, like we said earlier, trying to avoid it. So it's starting to get to me, okay, because that Devil, you're thinking about it a lot, worried about it a lot. Glad I checked, okay. Yep, I'm back. So yeah, I think that if you wanted to tell him, I don't think there'd be a fight. I don't see any fighting. I just see, like, him keeping his true thoughts to himself and avoiding it. So I don't see any, like, will there be an argument or anything? Will it affect their connection? How will it affect their relationship? Actually, he'll still love you. It's not like he'll just, I don't know, never want to talk to you again or anything. He's just going to try to pretend that it didn't happen, basically. And then this fell. Queen of Wands. Hi, I'm not doing free readings. I'm doing paid readings right now. If you want to be added to the list, just go to the link in my bio. All the info is there or right here. He's not a fighter. He'll probably just not talk to me for a bit and then blow it off. Yep. I think that it's not going to affect the connection that much. Honestly, like, everything's just saying that, like, he may ask a few clarifying questions just to try to understand it some more, but overall, keeping it all inside. I mean, the Moon card, this is really pushing it down and just not dealing with it, okay? And he'll think that you aren't seeing reality right, or that you're not seeing things clearly, like you don't really understand what you're doing, I think is what I'm getting here, because I keep getting cards about, like, with the Seven of Swords, and the Devil, and the Moon, like, and then the Magician talking about how this is just, if this is what you're good at and this is what you love, you just don't really understand what you're doing that well, but if that's what you're good at, then I think he's just going to not really want to say much. But I don't see an argument. I don't see anything like that. So if you tell him that this is like what you're naturally really good at and you love it, like you have to, he loves you, he's your father. You gotta like at least hype up how much it makes you happy, and maybe tell him about or reassure him if you are connected to spirit guides. I don't know. You know him well. You can figure out a way to reassure him that it's nothing evil, it's nothing bad. And maybe, I don't know if since he's more traditional, I don't know if he's more logical too, because there's a huge like scientific, psychological aspect to it. Like even Carl Jung has talked about it a lot. Like one of the first books that I read about tarot to learn about it was one on the psychological aspect of it, the scientific part. So if you, I don't know, it just depends on, yeah, I think I might ease into it. Yeah, so just try to reassure him, ease into it, and just make sure that it's just very positive. Like, obviously don't just go up to him and be like, I read people's future. What book is that? I don't remember. I got it from Half Price Books a long time ago, like 2 years ago. Maybe I can look it up and see if I recognize something, but that's where I learned tarot the most, like in the very beginning. Let's see. Psychology of tarot, maybe? I don't know. Like, I'm looking it up right now. Tarot and psychology? No. Yeah, I don't remember, but there's a ton of books that talk about psychology and tarot. I wish I could remember what it was, because I gave the book up. No, that's a famous psychologist who developed most of psychology. Okay, yeah, I don't see it. I looked it up, but it says the psychologist Carl Jung was able to identify basic elemental symbols shared by different societies across the world, and Jung was known to have been interested in it. So yeah, just look up here. I'll type his name. You can just see what he has said about it, or just look up books about it. But see what he has said about it, because he's smart. Okay. Say my next one. Okay, so there's nobody next right now. If you want to be next for a reading, just go to the link in my bio. I'm not going to be on here that long. Because I got to go. But, yeah, if you want a paid reading, just go to the link in my bio. Screenshot it. You're welcome, yeah. I mean, when you look at the major arcana and the whole Fool's Journey, that whole thing is based on psychological archetypes. Sharpade, yeah. And Carl Jung is who developed the archetypes, or at least introduced it and wrote the most on it. Okay, let's see. Shar. Do you know what MBTI is? Like Myers-Briggs personality test? He was, he developed part of that too. I don't know, I should have asked, honestly. Okay, let me see. Okay, he founded analytical psychology. Okay. Sure. Oh, your order number is 4,555. What's the potential future of the connection? Like, what could this lead to? Alright, let's see. Do you know what yours is? I'm an INFJ. Are you serious? There's been so much noise in Now there's more. I think somebody's vacuuming? I don't know. Alright, what's the potential future with Shar and A? High Priestess. You're an INFTP. Nolan's an INTP. So you switch between feeling and thinking. Okay. So where is this connection gonna go? We have 10 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. What's this 9 of Cups about? Okay, so I am seeing that there's gonna be a period in the connection where both of you don't talk because somebody doesn't know what they want. With the 2 of Swords reversed, this could be about being so indecisive, or it could be about figuring out what they want. I mean, it's really hard to differentiate between the two with this, so I'm going to try to get clarification, because this card, it means two opposite things. It's so weird how tarot is like this sometimes, because 2 of Swords can mean figuring out what to decide and getting clarity, like the blindfold coming off, but it can also mean refusing to decide. It's so weird how tarot's like that. Tell me about the 2. Oh my god, it's 555 right now, Shar. Your number was 4,555, and now the time right now is... Oh, it just changed. It just changed. It always does that. Right when I look at it, like, just changes. Okay, the Lovers, but landed in reverse. Could be what already happened or what's currently happening. Yeah, because I'm seeing, like, refusing to change. So, you know how tarot does this. It'll just go over things that have already happened. So, we're going to keep pulling. Yeah, that's crazy. Have you been seeing that number? Because 555 is all about conflict and change. It is about positive changes happening. So what are the changes that are going to happen towards the connection? Yeah, Stephanie has 2. Maybe that was for Stephanie, a sign. Making a decision. Okay, 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords. I'm seeing struggling between both of you to decide on what to do, like earlier, or arguing. I'm seeing arguing. Where's the connection going to go? Arguing, fighting, and then we have... Oh, that's what happened before, because you would get the 5 of Wands. And you'd get cards about how you guys, like, the connection would be there. It would be really passionate, but then you would argue. So I think you're going to argue again. We have another 5. I'm seeing disappointment. I'm seeing not getting along. And then it's almost like you guys work it out and then become friends again. So 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. Well, this could happen again, because that's what I'm seeing. Because I tried to pull for now, and it just repeated itself. Look, 555 just came out. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords. So, oh my god, and I split the deck is another 5. The Hierophant. That's so weird. Okay, let me look up that number to see if there's anything else. So, it looks like there's going to be more conflict in the connection. There's going to be more conflict. Alright. Signifies change, the transition, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. I'm trying to see what it could be about, but it's more like debate arguing. Well, this, I don't see a debate arguing. I see like, I mean, this looks like abandonment and like really fighting. Like, there's just a big challenge in the connection of not getting along and not seeing eye to eye and not wanting the same thing. And I mean, the 5 of Swords, if I was just trying to say this in its least negative state, like this would just be anxiety and a little bit of conflict, but this card's usually about like really fighting and abandonment, like losing a battle. Okay, this is the challenge, this is fighting the battle, this is losing the battle. That's what I got. And then the 6 of Pentacles here, this is all about the harmony and the connection not being there. So let's see, 555 for love. Okay. Attunement with our emotions. If you've recently made a new friend or started dating, let's see. Some of your interactions, okay, there it is. Some of your interactions are meant as a mirror. 555 keeps coming as a message. Look at recent discussions or actions that have bothered you and reflect. Whatever you didn't like, you have the opportunity and the responsibility to change it. So it's asking you to reflect on the things that have happened in the connection. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the argument. Tell me about the or anything that's going to happen. So Chariot reverse. It just looks like there's going to be a challenge in the connection that you can't get over. And that's what happened last time. Every time I pull for the future of the connection for you guys, it always leads towards, like, not talking again or something bad happening every time I pull. Because now we have the Chariot in reverse, which is not being able to overcome the challenges. And then the Three of Wands, like, this would be really just taking time apart. There's the Five of Cups again. This is just disappointment. Disappointment and trying to adjust to these changes. And Five of Wands again. Wow. That came out when I was telling you about, like, at the very beginning before you guys were talking how the connection would go. We were just talking about that. Five of Wands arguing and not getting along. Yeah, not being able to want this, or not wanting the same thing for the future and not working on the connection. So it looks like a lack of progress, a lack of energy towards the connection, a lack of communication or disruptions in communication. So disruptions in communication. The Five of Pentacles just came out again, and the Seven of Wands. So there's going to be trying to, it's really just trying to defend yourself or trying to overcome the challenge of feeling like there's something missing in the relationship, feeling neglected, feeling like somebody doesn't care, or, there's just this feeling of wanting something more, needing something more, but it not being there. And it's just a constant battle and struggle to try to overcome this. And then I'm seeing, like, the communication is just not really there anymore. Like, one of us something serious while the other is something fun. I don't know. It could be. That's not what it's showing me. It's just showing me you guys fighting in general, like not getting along. Or the Five of Wands is just struggle and conflict and fighting and not agreeing on something or not wanting the same thing, or it's just anything that has to do with conflict between people. All I'm getting are, like, general cards about conflict between people, so it doesn't have to be that, but I do see somebody abandoning the connection. Like, one of us something serious while the other fine. Yeah, I'm not sure. So let's see, anything else about what the future's going to be like? Okay, so changed mind, transformation, and see, this is what happens every time I pull about it. It's like, it says the relationship's over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So transformation twice, and then another one just fell on the floor. Sudden change. Yeah, 555 is all about sudden change. Shocking news, surprise, epiphany, transformation, transformation, transformation. 555 is the number of transformation, and you got that twice. That really is a warning. Like, something is not going to work out, and it's going to change suddenly. Okay, so we have happiness, expansion, joy, but then it turns into stringing along or needing to make a decision, one night stand, and then on the bottom, not dealing with it, hurt, avoiding boundaries, still angry. So I'm just seeing angry, the relationship being one-sided, and running away from intimacy, and then, yeah, just being let down, and needing to think about this a lot. And then it says friendship, meeting and conversing. What's that about? Okay, so as long as you're okay with being friends, I think it could be okay. Because it keeps talking about making healthy choices in the connection of being friends. Well, you've always liked him and wanted a relationship with him, and you got Oh, here we go. There it is. Okay. It says 555 numerology. So, this says, let's see, strong meaning and symbolism. So, in the tarot, 5 represents rapid changes, sometimes dramatic for ill or good. And so far here, you've gotten all for bad. You've gotten breaking away. It keeps saying that something bad's going to happen. You got the Ten of Swords. You got all the cards about how this is not going to work. His feelings did change to the phone call. He did kind of run away after you guys talked on the phone. Like, you said that afterwards he didn't talk to you for a few days. He did start to like you more, but he's running away. He doesn't want a relationship. He said he didn't want one, and he's been running away this whole time. And I just feel like, and you said you're not ready for a relationship, so I'm not really sure what you're wanting with him, because you said you're okay with being friends, but I just feel like you're going to feel like something's missing, like you want more. It said something about it's going to be one-sided. Something about it is going to be one-sided, and then I see somebody leaving and breaking away. And he's still distant? Yeah. So, I mean, all the warnings are there. We started your reading at 555, and, I mean, all the warnings everywhere. You got 555 in the reading. You need to be looking out for that number, okay? You want him, but you don't want a connection. Okay. So, like it said, unless you want to be friends, then it would be okay. Yeah, you paid $15.55, so 555 4 times. That's a big warning. Like, if that card or that number, especially in tarot, is not a good number. It can be like a good change. Well, I'm just not sure what advice to give you, because I don't know what you're wanting in the relationship, but as far as my advice based on what I see, every time I pull about where it's going to go, it doesn't look like it's going to go well. I don't normally do, like, predictions on the future and think that they're going to be 100% guaranteed. Like, anything can change, but this has been consistent every time. It's been consistent, and you've gotten so many warnings, and it's like screaming at you. I would say just try not to get too attached. Like, just you said it might change. I honestly don't know what I want. Then I'm not sure what advice to give. Maybe it would be not talking to him. I would just focus on you, but do what you can, because if you're not ready to leave, then stay. Well, I'm just thinking, like, what your connection is. Like, let's take away the tarot readings. Let's take away the subtle flirtation. Think about what your connection is on the surface, like right now. Like, what his actions are. What are his actions? Okay, first he said no to the phone call when you asked the first time. You guys have mostly just texted about your day, or just had random conversations, debates, and then he did finally talk to you, and it was for 3 hours, but then he stopped talking to you for days afterwards, and he's been distant ever since. So that may be that he's not interested anymore, or that he is definitely saying, I don't want to get too close. He's running away, yes, and you did get the runner card. He is running away. So, if you want to be friends with somebody who talks to you on and off, doesn't really, I mean, he did ask you to hang out once, but you guys still haven't hung out. It just says that, I just don't know what you would be missing. Do you value him as a friend? Yeah, he's not emotionally available at all. Been there, don't recommend it at all. Yes, Nadia knows. Not emotionally available. And if he tells you, I swear, every time, I've done thousands of readings, Shar, I'm going to tell you right now, if somebody tells you they're not ready for a relationship, especially a guy, because guys like to chase. Guys will tell you what they want. And he said he's not ready and he doesn't want one. So there's no chance of that. I don't see that. Because if you guys hang out, he's just going to push you away and you're going to be confused by his actions. You're just always trying to read into his energy, like always trying to read into what he says and look for the hidden meanings in his words and his actions. But you gotta see what he's doing, what he says, and he means it. Yeah, so I don't see a relationship happening for you guys, especially since Tarot said that. And, well, that's what I'm saying. If you're looking for hidden meanings behind his words or his actions, but he's not making it obvious at all, and he's pushing you away, then it's saying everything you need to know. The miscommunication or the no communication is the communication that you need. So, if you want to be friends, then well, I just feel like it, in the connection, what if you did want a relationship? What if you did? What if you did ask him to hang out? What if you did, because you asked him to call you and he said no first, and it took him a really long time to say yes, but I'm just saying, like, what if you did try to pursue him? He still doesn't want one, though. So the conflict about this, right? So it's not, I feel like if you're wanting a relationship or if you don't know what you want, then you need to take time to think about what you want, because then it's just going to confuse him, it's going to confuse you, and I just feel like if you actually did want a relationship, he's still running away, he's still pushing it away. The conflict is, I think you have feelings for him, and I think he's been avoiding how he feels for you. And I think he's trying to run away, and he doesn't see a possibility of a relationship because he avoids it at all costs. He runs away and he pushes it away. But I don't think you try to push it away. Nadia's next? Okay. So that just tells you everything you need to know. I think right there it's just... Okay, what are your questions, Nadia? Why doesn't he see a relationship? So you know where he stands? Yeah, I mean, you really should ask him how he feels or what he wants, but just so you guys know what's going on. How is Brian feeling, thinking, since I never replied back? I guess I ghosted him in a way. Yeah, you did ghost him by the end of the retrograde. Yeah, this is the time to reflect and think about things, but not take... I don't think that you should be figuring things out on the holidays. Just try to enjoy yourself. Try to focus on yourself. If you don't know what you want, then I think that just says it all too, because if you don't know if you like him and you've been talking to him for a long time, I mean, then you probably don't like him. I know, he said, hey, buddy. Okay, so let's see. How's Brian feeling? Okay, so he's still hanging on for dear life onto the connection. You got 9 and 10 of Wands. I'm just confused on where I want him to be in my life. So I would say, since you like him and he doesn't want a relationship, I'd say cut it off, because you're just leading yourself on by hoping that something will randomly change one day, or that you can convince him to like you by hanging out in person, because this is just not going to be good for you. I really don't think it's going to be good for you, especially with all the warnings tarot showed you, and it's just all the things I've seen with people who get into connections like that. It's just not a good idea. You think he's manifesting? Yeah. He thinks that you hate him and that you're mad at him, but also he still loves you. It's the same stuff. Like, he's still hanging on to the relationship. He's still not letting go of it, even if it's like a burden to him. I'm seeing with the 5 of Swords, like, he knows that you're, 7 of Swords. He knows you're ignoring him. And he's starting to just think that you're keeping everything a secret, or that you're really lying to him, like you've lied to him about something. We have the Tower. Wow. Why is the Tower here? What does she think she lied about? Or that, hold on. Oh, when you said you loved him, I think maybe he thinks you lied about saying you loved him. Yeah, because look, the 5 of Swords came out with the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups, so that would be like betraying him. He thinks you betrayed him. I'm in my queen power. Because it's like the timeline of how things happened, where you guys were both saying you loved each other, but then obviously he did something wrong, and it's almost like he's not taking accountability, not thinking about that, and he's just like mad at you. He thinks that you maybe lied about how you feel about him, or betrayed him, or hate him. He's always the victim in this situation, in his mind. Sadly, I still you still love him, having a feeling he's reaching out again? Probably, I think so too. I'm already 100%, like, I think he's going to. I can ask about it, because right now I see the way that he feels. I don't think he's really changed how he feels, but for some reason, I just felt like it was a yes. Alright, is he going to try to reach out to Nadia around Christmas? Tell her Merry Christmas? 3 of Pentacles, yeah. 3 of Pentacles, yeah, he's going to try to say Merry Christmas to you or something. And then the Moon card coming out again. And the King of Cups, his energy, Scorpio energy coming out. What's he going to say? Because he still has a lot of feelings that he's trying to keep down inside. Second question, what is he planning to do? Let's see. So, I split the deck. We have 7 of Wands. So, this is being up to the challenge. And then Strengths on the bottom. So, I think that he's still trying. Like, he's still going to keep trying. I feel like he is not really seeing. He keeps getting the Moon card. So, that's delusional thinking, or like illusion. So I think that he legitimately thinks that like he can overcome this for some reason. Like, he thinks that even though you're ghosting him and you're not talking to him, that he can just like randomly come back and start talking to you again and hang out. Wait, why'd you stop talking to Kevin? What happened? Did he have bad intentions or something? Did he end up doing something wrong? Because me and Nolan were talking about it, and I couldn't tell. I actually thought Brian would give up. No, he's not giving up. With how good of a guy he was acting, remember I said it was like too good to be true? It seemed like something was maybe off about him. Because he was asking you what you want. Had a gut feeling, like a bad feeling about Kevin. Me too! Because he was just like... Because I told you, I said it sounds like it's too good to be true. Because he's asking you what you want in a guy and what you don't want. And then... yeah, I have a lot of twin flames and people named Kevin. But he's trying to figure you out, though, before hanging out with you. Like, he's asking everything about you. It just seems like it was a little bit too much, because then I mean, I'm just seeing this too much. I have trust issues too, so I start thinking, like, is he trying to just pretend to be the guy that you want him to be? Is he just, because you said you have so much in common. Was it just like he was agreeing to everything that you say? Likes a lot of girls' comments on his pics, and he has a lot of girls, and he takes forever to reply. Yeah, that's not cool. Had a dream of his bad intentions? Okay, yeah. Because I don't know. The way that he was acting, even though on the surface it could seem perfectly normal and fine, it seemed like he was trying to figure you out so that he could act like what you want him to. I got bored. And you said your friend was saying that he was trying to hang out with you as soon as possible. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think it was good to talk to him just to see if you could do it, but then it's good that you did this. Yeah, the star just split to the star. You need to heal still. Especially around the holidays. I've been telling everybody, like, focus on yourself right now because you don't want some boy on your mind during Christmas and New Year's. But anyways, I'm gonna get some cards about his actions. What's Brian gonna do? So he had the hermit, so it was talking about how he was like gonna stay alone and think. Plus I still have feelings for Brian. Yeah. It says that he's going to try to adjust to these changes. He feels like he can just never please you. Like you're too good for him. And that you're not prioritizing him. What are his next actions, though? Ace of Cups. I think he's going to reach out to you again. Nine of Wands is on the bottom again, too. Oh, and the Knight of Wands. And Scorpio. Death. Yeah, he's going to still try to reach out to you again. Yeah, it's 100% not a good idea to get into a relationship or to try to date around when you still like somebody. So, let's see. What are his next actions? Yeah, he's still going to try to reach out. Alright, anything else that Nadia needs to know? Planning on blocking him? Okay. At 11:59. Starting the new year off. I do need to go soon. Yeah, if anybody wants to be next, I can take another one. I can take one more, but after that I gotta go. But look, it says time. He's gonna give it time, and he's gonna give you some space, because I said, like, he's gonna think about it. And then on the bottom it says only time will tell. You might, okay. Because, he's just gonna give it some time. Soulmate, yeah, I know. And then look, I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Okay, whoops. Twin Flames, too? You got Soulmate and Twin Flames. That one really flew out, too. Gonna see Spider-Man. Wait, what? I'm scared right now because I'm gonna see Spider-Man at 10 and it's over at 1. Ah! You need to get some sleep. Oh my god, wait. Okay. Are you gonna try to manifest him? I don't think so. Maybe he's manifesting you, because you did say that. Look, it says manifesting miracles. Yeah, I think so too, because he's always thinking about you. Maybe he's like hoping that you'll message, or like he's looking at his phone and hoping to see a message from you, or like envisioning a message from you, or something like that, because, or maybe he's like, I don't know, I feel like since he's a Scorpio, and even if he's not like a spiritual person or anything, I still feel like he tries to do things like with his mind, if that makes sense, like, just visualizing you doing something that he wants you to do, which is kind of like manifesting. So I split the deck. It says, examine what's causing you to feel this way. I think that you're thinking about him all the time because you haven't gotten any closure. You guys are always going through something and never getting any closure. Oh, he uses sage? Ah, it's Dreamcatcher? Look, I think he's trying to appear in your dreams. If he's already into that stuff, like, he's a Scorpio. So he's intuitive like that. I feel like he is trying. Oh, I split the deck and I got Twin Flames again. Oh, and then I shuffled one time. I got the Grim Reaper, which reminds me of the Death card, which is his energy. So yeah, I think he is trying to manifest you, even if he doesn't really know much about it. What if he asks someone to read me? Probably say that you still love him, but that you're mad at him. Yeah, definitely say that you still love him, but you're mad at him. Hi, V. How are you? And then I'm moving on, yeah. He'd probably get the Five of Swords, too, because, I think that you guys can really feel each other's feelings. That's why he's saying that he's gonna wait, because he thinks that you're mad at him and that he can just wait, because that's what he always does. I'm doing good. I'm about to go get the COVID booster shot and then the flu shot. We want to see the makeup? There's no makeup. I look crazy. Yeah, I think that's part of the manifesting thing. He wants you to not get over him. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go. Let's see, wait. Okay, Liz left. Is Liz buying? Because she said wait. Well, I hope I show up in his dreams as karma. You probably do. Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. Bye. I'll see you around. Oops. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, if he's trying to, like, sage his dream catcher, I wonder if, like, he's, what if he's been having bad dreams about you or something? Does he have bad dreams a lot? Alright. Bye, guys.